UFC fighter, BJJ black belt, Shaolin disciple, karate black belt, Muay Thai expert, and a regular person. This is the Ultimate Self-Defense Challenge, Season 2, Episode 3. It's called Shank Tank. Long story short, you are trapped in a room with a bunch of people who are trying to stab you one at a time. Boom, boom, boom. You get 20 seconds to try and slow them down and stop them. Thought process being, ideally, that's the amount of time before somebody else might try and help. You probably won't get much help if somebody's attacking you with a knife, to be honest. But how do I know this? I was in Season 1. I was invited back for Season 2. I respectfully declined. And this was probably one of the hardest challenges from last season. I'd imagine it's going to be one of the hardest from this season, too. Oh, man. Everybody's gassed. Oh, big left hook from Ranton right off the bat. That's the first time we've seen him throw a punch this whole time.
The first 3 challenges, our contenders were ready to face what was going to arguably be the Self-Defense Championship's hardest challenge yet.
That's why I said Rokus.
20 seconds, 5 times in a row. The attackers' rubber knives will be covered in red paint, while the contenders will be wearing...
Oh, thank goodness it's not a marker this time. Last time it was a marker. Do you know how hard it is to pull a marker out of somebody's hand? How do you pull that out of somebody's hand? Can you tell me? You don't. It's not really that, you know, disarms are a thing, but sometimes accidental disarms happen. They don't like this. Nothing good happens for the person being attacked when the knife is like that.
The first contender to go was the champion of the first season.
Look, hey, there's me, coming in second. How cool.
Since in Season 1, almost none of the participants, including Jeff Chan, survived even a single round against the knife attackers in the same
That was me that turned Jeff Chan around that was like, hey guys, he didn't do that good. Because at the time, I'd already gone and I knew how many stab wounds I had, and then Jeff came in and everybody's like, whoa, he's the best so far, and I was like, okay, hold on, did you see this? Because I wanted everybody to know. I wanted to win by any means necessary.
Probably have the hardest because the guys have the most energy.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
Long story short, Jeff Chan last season double-legged everybody and then went for, like, control. Didn't really control the knife hand, just control of the body, and got stabbed up because of it. Oh, nerve-wracking. So many people watching, too. Not the best start off the hand switch. See, this is what I'm talking about. Accidental drop right there. Oh, he got back and picked it up, though. Oh, man, he got stabbed in the neck a couple times there. That's bad news. He did drop it, and then he picked it back up. Oh, no, there's a pen.
While many videos claim to teach effective knife defense,
is that not Rokus?
Few of them, if any, actually test their techniques against an attacker who is fully committed to doing damage. The truth is that it's way more difficult to defend against a knife attacker than most people
think. There's me.
And instead of looking like the movies, reality is usually much closer to what you see here, even with a trained fighter. And on his mistakes...
I wanted to keep and I did land it, but it was pulled.
Yeah, he smashed that one in there too. Gosh, this dude is getting for goodness gracious. Oh, good kick from the top though. Oh, look. Disarm. That's it. Oh, another great knee too. Yeah, that one's a loss too.
Yet in the third round,
dang.
In order to level out the playing field at least a little bit, all of the contenders will be given a duffel bag to use as an improvised shield.
How do you use the duffel bag as a shield? See, this is hard because this doesn't really do as much as you'd like. You can't wrap the duffel bag around somebody's hand and get a better grip with it. You can't really like post off of it. It's not hard enough. You need to, the only thing that can really help here is getting a good 2-on-1 of this knife or knocking this guy out. Like, that's the only thing that seemed to have worked so far. Great front kick.
And the teep only buys you like 2 seconds.
And he lost his shoe too. Oh, knife came out though. No. Yeah, knife's gone. Just keep him out. Keep him out. Oh yeah, he's keeping him out. Whoa. Oh, great armbar. Tap, tap, tap.
Finally, Jeff Chan survived his first Shank Tank round in 2 seasons.
Even though he lost 2 shoes.
With the next one involving an obstacle in the middle of the room.
Can you run out of the room? Because that thing was covering up the door earlier. Does Jeff have the knife here? This one's not going so bad. This one's not going so bad at all. He's got like the Khabib behind the back arm
Jeff Chan
grip.
was stabbed only a number of times, and even though he managed to take away the knife from the attacker and then stabbed him with his own knife, unfortunately, after consulting with a paramedic, it turns out the last 2 stabs would have reached Jeff's heart, leading this round to being a fatal one, and leaving Jeff with a final round against a concealed knife attacker.
Oof. This one's not looking too good. Who's got the knife? He has a knife, okay. Back take's not the worst idea. A crucifix would be cool. Can he go for it?
Unfortunately, the final round was also fatal for Jeff Chan.
Brutal. Bruh, in a 2x2 room, striking is like impossible, which sucks, because that's like your best option is to keep distance, strike. Grappling is like, it's okay to a degree. I want to see how Jordan does, but Jeff's also jiu-jitsu black belt. Let's not forget that.
Kind of regret
Great
not throwing more hands, and I regret not throwing harder. I think the outcome would have been...
But I mean, like, you throw hands and then they're just gonna stab you more. Like, if you're gonna knock out the simulators, that's one thing.
When disciple Ranton, who was going to go next,
Let's go, Rantoni.
Last night, sitting in my bed, telling myself, I have to punch people today. I have to punch people. I have to let it all out. I have to punch people. But I was just scared that they're gonna run towards me and I'm just gonna freeze up and not dare to hit them.
But there was only one way to find out.
I mean, we know he throws at least one punch, right? Do we get a Ranton story arc here? Or does he flub? Oh, he throws punches right off the bat.
I only do forms, I don't know how to fight. But then I saw him at the Shank Tank and I was so proud of him.
He came out like a Shaolin drunken boxer and just...
Boom, boom. Nice. Oh my gosh. Piecing him up. Oh, nice knees too. He's definitely getting stabbed a fair amount. Oh my gosh. Yo, he just teed off on him. Oh my
I was able to flick the switch and be like, now or never.
Ranton's round was stopped since the judges, taking the helmets into account, assessed that
yeah, dude, I bet the bad guys was glad it stopped too. Goodness gracious. Those last 2 were great.
leading Ranton's first round into a win.
My boxing coach is gonna be so proud of me.
But Ranton was just getting started.
He's feeling it. Yeah. That's the issue, is that if you don't knock him out, he's gonna get you in that corner. 28, probably not a victory on that one. Ooh, headshot, yeesh. He might have blown his gasket already. Oh man, that's the hard part about this, is they're back to back to back to back.
One of the things that motivated me the most, because I love Jeff Chan, I am a huge fan of his content. After every round, when I heard the whistle, the first thing I did, I looked to Jeff Chan's face, and he looked at me like a tiny bit impressed, and I was like, wow, I don't suck.
Get out of there, run out of the room. Not the worst usage. Oi, oi. Nice 2 shots there.
Ranton got another win due to a knockout shot, leading him to a second win.
Hot dog. Oh. I wonder if you could have talked your way out of that one. That's... You're not really in talking mode right now, though. Tough spot. Tough spot.
By focusing on knockout shots,
look at that,
risk and going all out, Ranton managed to survive not only a single but 2 rounds.
The most that somebody survived last year was 1 round, and it was like a crazy scenario.
Passing even his idol Jeff Chan.
His idol Jeff Chan. Jeff Chan's all of our idols.
When you see the knife, just make peace with the fact you're gonna go to the hospital and then just to swing for his flippin' head, because you just need to land 1 good shot.
It's not a bad plan. Hopefully somebody doesn't try and stab you in a 1x1 room, a 2 square inch room.
I was thinking, how can I keep my vital organs away from the knife? And the day before, I realized
He pulled guard.
Interesting tactic. Pros and cons right off the bat. Pro. Cons. You're on the ground. He has the high ground. He still has the knife. Pros. Try and pull off an ankle lock, maybe. That'll keep their head away from yours, and you can break their ankle. You can maybe hold them there. I'd imagine Jordan be able to do. Let's see how this plays out. I don't have high hopes for it, to be honest.
And the whistle blew, and he lied down his back. All of us were like, no way. This is content.
This is content. Oh, he's going up kicks. I mean, you still have so many big arteries. There's a lot of blood that runs through your legs. Getting stabbed here is not gonna feel great, especially that one there. Is the big vein, I think the big vein goes here, right? That's not good. Do we call that a survival?
And survived the first
Okay,
round,
all right then.
Since the cuts weren't lethal.
I know it's gonna get a lot of people kind of riled up. Who pulls guard in a knife fight? I can wrestle, I can strike, but I thought keeping my torso so far away would be a very smart strategy.
That's not a bad idea. I don't hate it. He's doing it again. He did it again. Oh, he kicked the knife. Oh my gosh. Madman. Madman. Oh! Oh man, he just, if he wasn't circumcised before. He got straight up gooch stabbed on that one.
Jordan's femoral artery got cut, which
Yeah,
would
there it
lead
is.
to
It is on the inside. Okay.
unless given immediate medical attention, resulting in Jordan losing the second.
Yeah, that's probably fair. He took the helmet off? Okay, interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's where they get you. Oh, but he's standing. That's a much better position than most people have been in. Oh, the mount. You got to address the hand. You have to address the hand. Oh my gosh. This guy's a psychopath. Who was that? I think you should have had to wear the helmet. I don't think it's a safety thing. It's also like a pro and like, it seems kind of unfair to everybody else that you didn't wear it. Oh no, he stabbed right in the eye. Going for the original tactic. I think that one worked better, to be honest. Armbar? Armbar? On the knife hand? Not bad.
Despite finishing the round strong with an armbar,
He did get stabbed in the eyeball. Ooh.
leaving Jordan with one more loss and the final round to go.
Yeah, put that sucker back on him. Nobody really wants to get kicked in the face. There you go. Especially if you have shoes on. If Jordan would wear shoes, shoes, they're not, I mean, like, I don't love wearing shoes either. I wear barefoot shoes, so I get it. I don't wear the ones with the toes, okay? Don't judge me. They're just wider than most. Wear some boots. You're in a much better position to kick this thing out of his hand. And then from here, Jordan's gonna jiu-jitsu the heck out of this guy. Okay, okay.
Which I think is really cool because it actually worked.
A lot of people make fun of BJJ. Like, huh, what are you gonna do? Sit down on your back when someone attacks you? Butt scoot? And he did that, and he did incredibly well.
He just executed perfectly. I was happy for him, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, shit, my chances are winning are going down by the minute. God, why are you so good?
Natan was not only a single point apart from what
My
his
heart's
plan was,
racing
this
right now.
was-
No mercy.
My strategy was to hurt the guys before they can hurt me.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous for these goons. Oh man. It does end up in a grapple though. Oh.
Although Natan's injuries were close to being deadly, he used his atomic bear self-defense pen effectively to incapacitate his attacker by striking vital areas,
Okay.
surviving the first round.
One for one. Good takedown. Is that knife in that hand? Where's the knife? Oh, it's on the ground. Just hang out. Toss the knife. Toss the knife. Do you see it? He does see it. He does see it. I guess he is hoping the other guy didn't see it.
Although just nearly, Natan survived 2 rounds in a row, putting him in a position.
Yeah, okay, so if you don't know background, this is the guy who smoked me on the bus and honestly just was like, he was problems for everybody the whole time. He's got good boxing and he is not afraid to just go all out. And Natan's like, if I have to. Like, I get his face right now. He's not intimidated. That's an interesting move by him though. Wow. Sorry, what? What just happened? He tosses the bag, goes spinning wheel kick, and this guy goes Anthony Pettis with a knife. Anthony Methis, because that's what you would have to be on to jump off a cage and fly and attack somebody with a knife in real life. This hit so high, that would have doinked him right off the temple had he not jumped off the wall. Wow. Jesus.
Although it was a spectacular round that ended with an assessed knockout shot, before the
Yeah, that one did not look like it felt good.
Too many injuries, failing this round.
Oh!
The timing was right, the opportunity was right.
Natan's kick was so powerful that it left his attacker unable to move for minutes on end.
Spin back kick is the most powerful kick you can throw. Even with the shoe, I think a shoe hurts more, but actually it has cushion.
Undoubtedly winning this round.
I like how the other guy was like, knock me out, homie. I wanna suffer your wrath. And then poor Aaron here was just probably like, I'm ready, let's go. And then gets spinning back kicked into oblivion.
Leaving only karate black belt Jesse Encom and regular person Craig Hunter to challenge him during their still
Regular person Craig Hunter
at his final attempt at improving his record even further.
Oh, another one. I like the grip here. Great grip. He gets loose though. That's the hard part about this, is you can feel like you got something and then it just goes downhill pretty fast. Oh, he's chopping his face up.
Natan's final round was fatal, but after winning 3 rounds in total, he was now leading this challenge, leaving other
Aaron was still over there on the ground. Oh my gosh.
Leading this challenge, leaving other contenders concerned.
You couldn't contain the energy in the Shank Tank room. Everybody around it was talking about it and the kick. And Jordan's like, you really knocked them out? And I'm like, perhaps make him think that when we're gonna do believe that, but also
I'm telling you, I'm not going against Natan.
Dude, I don't think I would either, to be honest.
No, I was surprised, dude.
Like a drunken monkey.
Yet Natan's reign could still be ended by karate black belt Jesse Encom, who had his own strategy that may still very well pose a danger to Natan's current position.
Okay.
I saw the last season. I know what's about to go down. We're about to get stabbed 2,000 times. You want to equalize the playing field. If they have a knife, I want to have something as well. And we have the pen, so why not use it?
I think you can't bring a pen to a knife fight. Is not how the saying goes, but you know.
Before Jesse was fatally stabbed, he hit the attacker's genitals multiple times with the atomic bear self-defense Ben's metal edge, which would have likely stopped the fight. And since the round was not stopped early enough to reflect that, Jesse's first round was counted as a win.
Try to stab them in the eye, but one of the guys had a helmet where you could actually touch his eye. So I just stabbed his groin over and over with the
eyes. 2 available. I'll take the groin. 2 groins for me, please.
And that was a great one.
He made good contact too.
I started training when I was 2 years old, but ever since then, school has grown, and now we have many different martial arts, like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Thai boxing, MMA, and of course, the ancient weapons from Okinawa, the birthplace of karate.
And of course, he had to say it once. He had to say it at least once, right? Surprised it took 3 episodes.
Imagine fencing. Fencer can reach really far, so I hold it in the same kind of grip. This other dude actually has some kind of protection over his face, so that means I can go for the eyes.
Not on his eyes.
The judges assessed that Jesse's strike directly to the eyes was a fight stopper, resulting with his 2nd win in a row.
Okay. Not gonna lie, that thing to the eyeball would not feel great. I have one here. So if you want to look at what they're doing, they're using this thing here, the Atomic Bear self-defense pen, right? They're using this thing, and they're using this tip here. But you could also use this tip here, which is just on the butt of the pen. It's a window breaker. You know what a window breaker looks like. So I guess that's the concept, is that you're using that against the face. It definitely wouldn't feel great.
We have a problem, because then we get this bag. Now, here's my plan. I'm gonna rush the guy, push my bag into his face to blur his vision, and then I'm gonna throw knee strikes to his liver, at least in my head.
He can jump off the wall again. He does jump off the wall again.
He runs on the wall. Who does that with a knife?
I'm telling you, somebody on some hard drugs that watches too much UFC. I don't hate his plan. Oh, he gets taken down. Oh yeah, that's you just gotta let this one go. This one's over. He throws one elbow at the end.
Didn't survive this round.
Hey, everyone's got a plan until he gets stabbed in the face.
And he still had 2 more rounds.
Oh, Aaron's back. Okay, so Aaron's back to feeling good. That's good to see. Little trooper. Man, you gotta address that arm. You have to address that arm. He's probably very tired right now. Tough. Goes for the low kick, maybe a sweep off of that. That's the hardest part, is not addressing that arm. Okay. 2's not bad. All these are much higher scores than we had last year. I think we had 1 point total.
No, I think it's a really good idea to know how to use any everyday object as a weapon. And if you can carry one with you, like a pen, that's even better.
The pens to the wiener.
And now,
that's just too good. I like how they have footage of Craig just like rolling in, and he's always got like an energy drink or a beer. All the shots that they have of Jesse and Natan and Jeff, they're all like super jacked and they're like putting their gear on, and then they show footage of Craig and he's just like, ah, boy, hey mate, do I just put this anyway? Oh, it's kind of more Kiwi. The tone is a little more Kiwi than it is Aussie, but you know, I was only there for like a week and a half.
The Shank Tank. Yet Craig was not only against all odds leading the championship after agreeing to be part of it.
Look, you see what I'm saying?
Last minute substitute with only a week's notice. It also turns out he also had his very first ever boxing fight coming up. The following day, the Ultimate Self-Defense Championship ends. Right after he will have gone through 5 intense days
Holy
of self-defense
crap,
challenge.
what an animal.
I'm driving a truck, so I sit down a lot. I just sort of sign up for this boxing thing where it's like a 10-week training program and then you fight at the end of it. So I've signed up for that to try and force myself into a gym, and then I just didn't really train. I just didn't go to the gym like life, yeah.
He's doing a good job of locking that arm up, but he switched hands. The old hand switcherino. Cheapest game in the book. I like his aggression. Does he have the knife?
Although Craig managed
He took the knife.
knife away and stabbed the attacker, unfortunately by then he had already been fatally stabbed.
Bummer. Oh man, stiff jab from the other guy. Yeah, that's a tough one too.
Craig used the Atomic Bear self-defense pen to strike the genitals
Too
of
late.
his attacker, stopping the round. Unfortunately, it was too late.
Yeah.
Yet Craig was not ready.
Man, what's up with the pens to the peens? Goodness gracious. Ooh, nice knee to the head there, and another one. That should be it, probably.
Craig's
Yeah.
knee to the head in the following ground and
Fantastic.
pound was assessed as a fight stopper, scoring him his first point in the Shank Tank.
Heck yeah. You got more points than me. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's got him by the helmet. He has a knife again. He has done the best job of controlling a knife out of everybody here. Bro, what is Craig made out of? Kangaroo meat, probably. But he's gassed. Can he do it again? Can he get the knife control again? He's not even going for it this time. Okay, eventually he's making his way over there. Helmet is nowhere near his face. He does get the knife control eventually. Too late though.
Despite Craig not reaching Natan's score, his performance was still
Very
phenomenal,
impressive.
even though Craig wasn't willing to admit it.
How do you think it went?
As you see, I got cut a lot.
And now, since all of the contenders have taken their turn, it's finally time to reveal the contenders' scores.
Wait, they're not just... Oh, I get it. They're always... Okay, given scores based off each other. Okay, so Jeff, Jesse, Ranton came in... What would that be? 4th? Craig came in 3rd. Jordan in 2nd. Natan in 1st. Wow. Natan in 1st makes sense. I'm surprised Ranton. Oh yeah, I guess Craig did really well. And Jordan did very well too. Wow, crazy. Everybody did so much better than we did last time. Oh, the bus fight is coming up. Let's go.
Contenders have no idea what the next challenge is.
Is that a bow tie? I'm sorry. Excuse me? Why are they atop a building? I like how they're in court, okay. Oh, Poop Guy's back. Not Poop Guy again. Oh man. Alright, well, we'll see you next time, guys. Episode 4 should be coming out soon, so I'll react to it when that drops. And until then, thanks for watching. Me watch other stuff. Peace.